My sister shamed my daughter. We were at Thanksgiving dinner at my parents' house and everything was normal until Anne looked across the table at my daughter Olivia and said, "Honey, maybe you should skip dessert tonight. You're getting a little thick around the middle." Olivia is 14. She froze with her fork halfway to her mouth. The whole table got quiet and I said, "Anne, what the hell?" But she just shrugged and said someone needed to be honest. She said when she was Olivia's age, she watched what she ate and that's why she still looks great now. My mom jumped in trying to change the subject to something about Christmas plans, but Anne wasn't done. She pulled out her phone and showed Olivia one of her Instagram photos where she looked absolutely perfect and said, "See, this is what happens when you take care of yourself." I grabbed Olivia and we left. She cried the entire 20-minute drive home saying maybe Aunt Anne was right and maybe she was getting fat. I told her Anne was wrong and she was perfect, but she wouldn't listen. For the next 4 days, Olivia barely touched her food. She'd push stuff around her plate and say she wasn't hungry. That's when I got really pissed off. Not just annoyed, actually furious, because my kid was starving herself over one comment from my sister. I started thinking about those Instagram photos Anne had showed Olivia. Anne posted them constantly, always at the gym or in tight dresses looking like a fitness model. But something bugged me because I'd seen Anne in person recently, and she didn't look like that at all. She looked normal, regular. So I went through her Instagram late one night when I couldn't sleep. I wasn't trying to catch her in anything at first, I was just angry and looking, I guess. But then I noticed in some photos the door frames behind her were curved. In others, the tiles on the floor were warped near her waist. Little things that didn't make sense. Then I remembered Anne's friend had tagged her in photos from a wedding 2 months ago. I found that post and there was Anne in a blue dress. She looked fine, normal sized, probably around a size 14. Then I went to Anne's own page and found her post from the same wedding, same dress, same day. Completely different body, tiny waist, flat stomach, thin arms. The background was even edited differently. I screenshot both photos side by side. Then I kept digging and found 6 more examples just like that. Events where other people tagged Anne in real unedited photos and Anne posted her own heavily photoshopped versions. The difference was crazy. My hands were shaking because I realized Anne had gained way more weight than Olivia over the past year but was lying about it online while shaming my daughter for 15 pounds. I texted my mom the next morning and said we needed to address what Anne did to Olivia. My mom replied saying Anne was just concerned and I was being too sensitive. That made me even angrier because nobody was protecting Olivia except me. So I opened our family group chat. I wrote, "If Anne wants to comment on other people's bodies, she should stop lying about her own," and posted all 6 comparison photos. Her edited Instagram posts right next to the real tagged photos from the same exact days. Anne started typing immediately. The 3 dots appeared and disappeared like 10 times. Finally, she wrote, "Those are bad angles and bad lighting. Everyone edits their photos now." I wrote back, "You told a 14-year-old girl to skip dessert while pretending to be half your actual size. That's not editing, that's catfishing." My dad, who never gets involved in anything, wrote, "Anne, is this true?" Anne didn't reply to him. Instead, she sent a private message to me calling me a jealous bitch. I blocked her number right then. My mom called me an hour later screaming about how I humiliated Anne publicly and ruined her self-esteem. I said, "Anne ruined Olivia's self-esteem first and nobody cared, so now everyone gets to know the truth." My mom said Anne had been struggling with weight gain and depression, and that's why she was sensitive. I said, "Then she should see a therapist instead of bullying children," and hung up. The weird part was other people started reaching out to me. Anne's friend from her yoga class sent me a message thanking me because she'd been killing herself trying to look like Anne's photos and feeling like a failure. 2 of my cousins said the same thing. Anne had made a bunch of people feel like shit with her fake pictures. Anne deleted her entire Instagram 3 days after I posted those photos. Just completely gone. Olivia saw everything because she follows the family group chat on her iPad. She came into my room that night and hugged me and said thank you. She said she didn't know Aunt Anne was faking all those photos and it made her feel so much better. She started eating normal meals again after that. My parents uninvited us from Christmas.